Hi, Jeff here with ATC Trailers, and we're inside of our rain bay on site here at ATC. We put a rain bay into our new building, just trying to make sure that we're essentially making sure that all of the leaks are eradicated from our models. So don't mind the water droplets and so forth here, but super excited. We're here with a Rome 800 stacker. It has revitalized features and content, and we're actually even more price competitive than we ever have been on our new Rome 800. So the Rome 800 is available in 5 model sizes. We do a 22 foot, 24 foot, 26 foot, 28 and 30 foot. The one we're at here today is a 24 foot. It's got our triple 6,000 pound torsion axles, brakes on each axles, and this unit only weighs in at 7,198 pounds. And so once you start calculating your GVWRs, it gives you like 12,600 pounds of available payload. Lots of capacity in this trailer. It is an all aluminum frame like everything that ATC does. So that means the wall studs, the ceiling studs, the chassis studs, all the framework over top of the axles, up here in the tongue, complete aluminum design, and that's how we yield such a lightweight trailer, which makes it ideal for motor coach towing. So some features up here on the front anyway. We do have the A-frame frame up here on the front where we have the extended tongue. It's a full 60-inch extended tongue, and that's what yields such a fantastic turning radius for the motor coaches. And then we also, standard on the 800 is a hydraulic jack. So that is a long-term heavy-duty industrial jack as opposed to, you know, either the manual crank jacks or the power jacks. Fantastic jack for the long term. So going around the side of the trailer here, we do have a 36-inch door on the trailer. That's an ATC built door. And then we have a step. It's a pull-in, pull-out step. And the way this step works is fantastic. It has a gas shock on it. And so you simply pull it out and pull against the gas shock and it locks out. And then when you're done, you can just push it back in and it locks into the in position where you don't have those silly pins or anything like that. So coming further around the side here, as I mentioned, it does have the triple 6,000 pound axles. They're torsion axles, brakes on each axle, aluminum wheels, radial tires, and then we also do the kick-down axle trim here around the axle framing to give it a really unique, great lower clearance look that has done very well in the market. Also on the trailer, safety is paramount, and so we actually include the bigger truck-style side turn signals, and that's standard on every Rome 800. When you're pulling a trailer of this size, you definitely need to make sure folks around you know when you're changing lanes. And then also, on the side of the trailer here, we use 050 thick skin standard. And that 050 skin does tremendous things for the overall strength of the trailer, but it also does a lot for the appearance of the trailer. There's none of that oil canning or different ripples that start developing. The 050 skin is really important. We also give you a couple of the clearance lights here on the side, not clearance lights, scene lights on the side, and that's what gives you some good ambient light here after the sun goes down. And you can't see it up here, but we do also use full backer plates that are inside the sidewalls where this trailer is already prepped and ready for a Girard lateral arm awning. So the wire prep is there, the frame prep is there. If you want to add it, you've got a great opportunity to add that on aftermarket at the dealership, anything like that. Back here at the back of the trailer, you'll see that we do have the stabilizer jacks down here. Those are basically just to make sure that when you are loading or unloading and you're not hooked to your tow vehicle, it has a great way to stabilize the trailer. So here at the back of the trailer, we have a lot of really nice customer touch points that customers appreciate. Here at the back of the trailer, you'll see we have the stainless steel verticals. Go all the way up, and that's on the driver's side, passenger side, both. Gives it a little extra flare and protection there on the corners. We also do dual tail lights here, which gives great visibility, especially for the cars when they're a couple vehicles back behind you. We have the stainless steel paddle latches, which is not just a very aesthetically great looking option, it also helps in security so that you can't simply unbolt or unbuckle one of the bar locks. So those all come standard on the Rome 800. We also, if you look up top, we've got a spoiler with lights that come standard. That gives you some good ambient light at night. And it also gives that nice bit of flare that customers seems to appreciate. And something that you cannot see in here, But here at the back, we also pre-wire the trailer for a wired backup camera. And the reason we do a wired backup camera is most of these are getting pulled by bigger coaches, whether it's 40 or 45 feet. And then you look at a 24-foot trailer and then a 5-foot tongue and a 1-foot hitch, you're 70, 75 foot plus, and that really maxes out a lot of the wireless systems. So it's a full wired backup camera prep system that we use in here. And then another thing that you can't see, the ramp door itself comes standard, rated for a 6,000 pound vehicle. And the reason that's so important is a lot of our customers are using SUVs in here, sports cars, collector cars, different heights. It gives you a great amount of weight capacity on that ramp door. And then also the trailer comes standard 11 foot 4 inch on the interior of the trailer. And that again helps with the SUVs and things like that. So it gives you a lot of available space inside the trailer. ATC has the best stacker lift of any manufacturer in the market. It was about 5 years ago we started realizing that the other lifts that were out there just weren't meeting the exacting specifications that we wanted. So we took the project in-house and developed our own internal ATC stacker lift. So the lift, number one, it's a 6,000 pound rated lift, which is fantastic. You can put the heavier vehicles up there, gives you all the capacity you need. One of the other major selling features is the fact that some customers want a split rail lift, some customers want a full floor lift, but what this lift is, it's the best of both worlds. You've got these two removable panels in here on the inside, so when you want to have the full floor lift and take your bikes to Daytona, you can put a bunch of items up here. The panels are rated at 1,500 pounds a piece, but when you need to access the underside of your car, simply lift out the panels, set them in your garage, do whatever you need. So it's the best of both lifts put together. One of the best features in our stacker lift is our tilt design, which basically means as you lower the stacker down, you can actually keep the front of it up, and it actually comes down at a 4-degree angle, and that helps tremendously with low clearance cars. Another huge benefit is that all around the perimeter of the trailer and all around the panels, there's airline track. It's an integrated extrusion that we had designed so that the integrated track is actually a part of the extrusion, and it gives you multiple tie-down points virtually anywhere that you want in the trailer. Another feature that we have too is over here on the panels, it's got stops every 3 inches, which means you get that much more variability in where your car stops. And when you're putting cars that are getting close to your interior height maximum, that's critical. So you can stop it at a much more variable rate than what's typical. We also have the 4 D-rings that come standard on the trailer. It's an all aluminum design, which basically means the lift posts, the lift structure, even the extruded flooring, all aluminum on this trailer, on this stacker lift. The lift also comes with an integrated ramp as opposed to a ramp that you have to take off the wall and go ahead and fasten and put onto the lift as well. So it makes it super easy getting your car off and on just with the integrated ramp. And then we also have dual ports here at the back so that you can actually raise and lower your lift. One of them is here at the rear, one is at the front, and it's a wired remote. And we do that intentionally because it's a major safety precaution to be able to make sure that whenever you're lifting the lift, you are intimately involved with the operation, as opposed to a kid finds a little remote over at the picnic table and doesn't know what the buttons do. So this way you're ensured that you're automatically intimately involved with raising and lowering the lift. In here underneath the underside of the lift, you'll also notice we have the integrated LED lights, so that way when your stacker is up, you've got fantastic lighting underneath your lift. Here on the inside of the trailer, you'll see the interior of the trailer has a beautiful aluminum interior. It has aluminum walls, aluminum ceiling, and then it also has the rubber coin flooring here on the floor. Gives you great traction. The Roam 800 comes with 50 amp service, so you've got more capacity than some of the smaller 30 amp capacity breaker boxes. And you also get 3 interior outlets, 1 exterior outlet, so you're set up with your electrical needs quite well. And then another major benefit that we just introduced, starting to use lithium batteries in our trailer. And you get 3 lithium batteries that come standard in the Roam 800. And I know that a lot of the other folks are still using some of the AGMs. And when we did the electrical analysis on this, You know, if you look at comparing one AGM battery fully charged to 3 of the lithium batteries, which come in the ATC Roam 800, with the AGM battery, you can really only run the lift up and down about 10 times, and that's if you're using no other electrical equipment. With the 3 lithium batteries, you can actually run it up to 60 times or more with the fully charged batteries. And the other big benefit with our lithium batteries too is our lithium batteries are Wi-Fi enabled. So you can simply check on your smartphone and you can say, looks like my battery's at 37%. So they're good for a while, but that all automatically comes standard on the lithium batteries that we use. We also have our ATC cabinets up here in the front. These are in-house built cabinets that give you ample storage. We've got that over here, and then your breaker box, your converter, all of that stuff goes over this way. All of our Roam 800s come standard with a premium escape door, and what that does is gives you really easy access whether you're getting in or getting out of your car. Simply open up the door. So once you get your door opened up, simply remove your fender box. And now you've got nice and easy entry into the trailer, a couple different steps that you can use getting in and getting out of the trailer. Thanks for watching the video here on our brand new Roam 800 stacker trailer. We've done the research, we've done the product development. ATC has not only the best stacker lift, but the best value for your money on a stacker. So you can check out all of our products online. You can go to atctrailers.com, find a dealer locator, and hopefully you can go kick some tires in your neighborhood.